Right now, what on earth is really occurring in the crypto scene? We all watched in wonder yesterday as the market rapidly recovered, offering some optimism. But it seems as if we are on a roller coaster hurtling straight down. How did we get from recovery to another rapid nosedive? Are we caught in an infinitely surprising cycle? We seem to be living in a crypto soap drama with hitherto unheard of story turns. Why is the market acting so errantly? Above all, what this means for our dear Shiba Inu. All right, let's investigate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. Thus, to begin this all off, here is the most recent solid hypothesis on the state of the crypto market as it stands right now that you really must hear about. Longtime Bitcoin critic Peter Schiff has presented a provocative idea that is generating a lot of debate. According to him, those major participants in the crypto scene, Bitcoin whales, are latching ETF investors into a trap. That is accurate. Schiff thinks the so-called smart money is covertly selling off its Bitcoin on markets. As we have witnessed lately on the influx into Bitcoin ETFs, less experienced investors, also known as stupid money, are putting their money into them. This also makes sense, as they must be the conventional investors seeking into crypto and spotting ETFs after a significant opportunity presented by the recent crypto collapse, most likely driven by the big guys in the game. Sadly, evidently these large corporations outwitted them. Schiff then clarified this by stating that whereas ETF investors are caught purchasing at the top, these whales are making large Bitcoin transactions to help to down the price. And he really praised these whales for their brilliant, albeit perhaps cunning approach. It's like seeing a chess match in which only one side is familiar with the regulations. Wait, however, let's back off and consider this for a second. Should Schiff be correct, the Bitcoin market may see some really severe upheaval. In this situation, ETF investors may be left with nothing while the whales profit on their Bitcoin at more premium rates. Very strong stuff, right? The worst is that here is prospective new investors are flooding Bitcoin ETFs still. Like moths to a flame, Fidelity, Bitwise, and others are gathering in the wealth. People seem to be rushing forward, hoping for the best, disregarding the cautions. Actually, if you are a long-term investor, Bitcoin will always be a solid purchase regardless of price, as most individuals in the cryptocurrency industry are stating. I therefore cannot truly agree that the investors in ETFs were making a poor choice on this one. Still, what this all means for our dear Shiba Inu. Indeed, we may see some spillover effects on the larger crypto market if Bitcoin is experiencing volatility and ETF investors are maybe set up for losses. Should Bitcoin falter, would Shiba Inu find herself caught in the aftermath? Conversely, might this be a chance for Shiba Inu to thrive as consumers search for fresh locations to commit their money? Out there is a crazy ride, and we have to keep keen to observe how this turns out. But let me tell you something. You most likely have weird things kept occurring in this area for quite some time stored in the drawers. Memecoin's attractiveness is that it's a community-driven place where everyone has a say even if it partially follows the pricing action of the larger market. These projects' future is shaped by our combined activities and ideas, which reminds one of a digital democracy. Consider Shiba Inu, for example. One should take great consideration to the Shiba Inu community. From the lively debates on social media to the fervent support behind fresh projects, it is abundantly evident that this group will not be overlooked. When we gather together, we can affect the market, advocate fresh ideas, and unite behind issues close to our hearts, correct? Remember those days when community initiatives resulted in a price increase for Shiba Inu. It evidenced that great things can happen when we believe in something and cooperate. This goes beyond merely changes in pricing as well. The vitality of our group drives the expansion of the whole Shiba Inu ecology. We are not simply followers. Driving the future is us. Consider what would result from using this ability. We get to choose Shiba Inu's future, as well as that of the larger crypto scene. So, why not? Here is the other side of all the power we possess in the crypto sphere, however. Although it's fantastic that as a community we can influence initiatives like Shiba Inu and determine the future, it also means that nobody is there to stabilize the pricing should things go south. Reflect about it. There is no central authority or large hedge fund to step in and attempt to balance things out when the market begins dumping as it is right now. It is just us, the community, and our group efforts. And perhaps that's simply insufficient to buck the tide when it turns against us. Many people are beginning to question whether the bull market we have been riding may be ending given the current market swings. Recent somewhat big price fluctuations have been seen. Ideas about whales setting up ETF investors and all the ETF inflows among this turmoil or fueling the fire abound. That's a difficult pill to take, right? The thrill of the bull market seems like it's fading, and we're left looking at the computer trying to understand the erratic price swings. The ambiguity is evident, and it's difficult to not start to feel a little nervous about future steps. Let's stand back, however, and consider this. Every market has cycles, hence the termination of an upward price movement does not indicate the end of the world for cryptocurrencies. Indeed, things could be slowing down right now, but this does not imply that there are less possibilities. We can be in a short dip before the next significant action, or we might be witnessing a correction. And here's a lighthearted little turn on the narrative. Even Lucy, Shiba Inu's marketing chief, has a fantastic perspective on the whole bull run is over conversation. She posted a photo of Shiba Inu chewing popcorn and giggling the other day, making light of the notion that the bull run would end. She's asking, very literally, is this all you have? It's very nice to have one of the team's most important players present such a humorous and hopeful viewpoint, really. She seems to be sitting back appreciating the drama and suggesting let's not get very excited. We have seen these ups and downs before, and we are still here. Lucy's popcorn moment transcends mere meme entertainment value. It reminds us that sometimes we should stand back and enjoy the trip. Indeed, the market may be erratic, and one might easily get caught up in speculation and panic. Lucy's piece, nevertheless, is a lighthearted prod to maintain our calm and prevent us from letting the present circumstances depress us. And to be honest, that has some kind of inspirational quality. It's an indication that the Shiba Inu squad is not only lounging around the sidelines. They are ready to face whatever storms arise and shore in the future of the enterprise. Maybe we should learn from them if they can remain cheerful and happy. But here's something that really helps us to feel better. There is still a lot of activity behind the scenes even with all the news about the conclusion of the bull market and hypotheses regarding whales creating traps for ETF investors. Unbelievably, some of those same Bitcoin whales are out there purchasing additional Bitcoin right now while the prices are cheap. Exactly. These major players seem to be quietly increasing their holdings while everyone else is arguing whether the bull run is over. They seem to see this decline as a great chance rather than as evidence of the end's arrival. Should these whales still be building, it is a clear indication that they see the future of Bitcoin and thus the whole crypto market. What then does this entail for each of us? This suggests, therefore, that this is really a passing storm rather than the conclusion of the bull market. Perhaps we should be as well if these large investors are still upbeat. Maybe we are in a period of consolidation before the next major climb. And let us now go rather speculatively. Should Lucy be correct, and this be just a brief dip? What then follows? Could this be the quiet before Shiba Inu and the larger crypto industry see an explosion of development and enthusiasm? Perhaps we are about to see a fresh surge, while the foundation being set now will lead to future success. Though crypto is always a bit of a guessing game, the fact that the large players still show trust and activity offers us some optimism. Let us therefore maintain our gaze forward and be ready for whatever next happens. If history has shown us anything, it is that the crypto space is surprising, and this might just be the start of the next major chapter. Regarding that, however, what do you think? Comment down below. Reading your viewpoint would be much awaited. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.